Hey guys, just really quick, I'm in my car getting ready to head to work. Um, it's a new week, same goals. Um, I still, I still feel like I can lose the 4 pounds this week. I did really good this weekend. I went out to my parents yesterday, and I did have a couple like mini cupcakes, but that ended up being okay calorie wise. I mean, nutrition wise, I'm totally aware. You guys know that's not like good choices. But because of how my workout worked out and what time I left and stuff, I basically had Shakeology as a brunch. So I didn't really have breakfast or lunch. I just had my Shakeology. So I didn't think the mini cupcakes were going to kill me. And they were freaking delicious. But yeah, I'm just having a really good day. Like one of those days where you just feel skinny. You just feel like you fit in your clothes good. So, but I still got goals. I still got 4 pounds to lose this week, hopefully. Oh, that's my goal. For snack, because I'm Shakeology for breakfast, and for snack, I just have some carrots for my morning snack, and then we'll see what this afternoon brings. We'll see how starving I am. Right now, I feel good, and I've already had 4 cups of water, and this happened to me the other day where I just was like, last week, like bouncing off the walls, and I think part of it is just having all that water already in the morning, have my Shakeology in the morning. I'm just hoping to not hit that drag at like 3 o'clock where I'm like, oh, I want a nap. But yeah, I'll let you guys know and I'll check in at lunch. Guys, I'm back for the afternoon, well, for lunch. Um, I'm not having the healthiest lunch, but I'll explain why, because I'm warming it up in the microwave right now. Um, so today I have my Shakeology for breakfast, and then I just have those carrot snacks, or sliced carrots for snack. And that's under 400 calories. I'm at 388 calories today. And my goal is to have 15 to 1700. So I still have at least 1,000 plus calories to eat. And while that can go really fast, I just don't think it's going to. So what I had in the fridge was leftover Chinese food. And let me tell you that story. Because on Saturday night, I babysat for my boss's kids. And, you know, I've told you before, like, me and my boss are, like, really good friends. It's weird to call her my boss. But I was babysitting her kids, and she had said something about Chinese food, like, on Friday, and I didn't really know what she was talking about. And all I had requested from her, because I didn't really think they would pay me or anything, was popcorn and M&Ms to watch a movie with the kids. And I was even pretty careful with my food on Saturday, because I knew I was going to have popcorn and M&Ms. And popcorn's not that much calories or whatever, but the M&Ms. So when I got there, they had this plate, like Halloween with the little different spots for stuff, full of regular M&Ms and almond M&Ms, which are my favorite. And then a few little candy bars here and there. And the little girl, she was so excited about it. Well, then Kathy was like, I have to run and get something. I'll be right back. You know, because her husband was in the shower. And I wish you guys could see over here. This little guy just popping up here. Just, hey, Mom, pay attention to me. Sweet boy. Anyways, so she comes back and she gets me Chinese food because she knows that that's one of my favorites, and sweet and sour chicken is my favorite. Well, I had already eaten. I had gotten a Subway sandwich a little bit earlier because she had told me that she would feed the kids already so that I wouldn't have to worry about that. So I just figured, well, I'll find my own food then. So I didn't really eat it, but now I have it left over, and I know Travis wants to eat it, but I was thinking this morning I was going to come home and make myself an egg sandwich, and then I thought, God, I can't have had that many calories today, and I'm hungry now, but I haven't really been hungry all day, so I was like, you know, I think some sweet and sour chicken with a little bit of rice isn't going to kill me. I'm going to do the best to calculate it and try and figure out. I mean, granted, it's from a restaurant, so I won't get perfect, but I'll be able to guess, because we're going to have leftover. I made a pot roast. I told you I was going to do that last night. And we have a lot of carrots and potatoes left over, so that's what we're having tonight. And I don't really plan on that being too much, calorie-wise. And I'm going to have a hard-boiled egg for snack, which is only like 70 calories. So yeah, that's my reasoning for eating the Chinese food. And it's only going to be eating the whole serving. I'm saving some so that precious Travis can have some without crying, even though it's not his. Whatever. So I'm going to eat that, do my dishes, and head back to work. But other than that, this is like the most active this dog is at lunchtime because he is such his mother's dog. And he just knows, like, he's so sensitive and he just knows stuff. Like how dogs just know, like, time and schedule without even realizing it. And he is usually so mopey when I'm home at lunch because he knows I'm going to leave again. But then when I come home after work, he is like a different dog. He's crazy, jumping around, so happy. That's how he's acting now. Boy, is he going to be sad when I leave to go back to work. But I can't help but love him. He's my fave. So I'm going to go play with him, eat my lunch, and I'll see you guys later. Back home. Look, you get an extra clip of me today. I'm just doing this quick because Travis isn't home yet, but I'm getting ready. I'm going to make him some banana bread because I'm nice like that. I have 4 bananas that I didn't get put in the freezer. Usually I take them when they're like what I call normal ripe, just like yellow, and break them in half and put them in the freezer. And these I left out. I didn't know if he'd eat them or if he'd let them go too far because, like I said before, he eats them when they're brown and spotty and blue. So I think I'm going to make him banana bread because that works out well. Like he can have that for his breakfast-ish time, and then he'll either take a Lunchable or sandwich for lunch. So it works out, and I have the bananas to make. So I just got done putting stuff back. I kind of had to rearrange my room and how I had stuff. This is all bunched up here. When I put that desk in there, because I got rid of my dresser, and on the dresser is where all of my like curling iron and hair stuff was. So now that has to be moved over to my smaller dresser, but it's more compact, and so I'm not used to putting stuff like away. Like I'm that person who I like to think that I'm organized and stuff, and I pretty much have organized chaos. I'm the person that gets in the mood, like I don't know if I said it earlier or if I just said it at work. How when I got home last night, I went out to my parents and was scrubbing the bathtub like crazy with Clorox and stuff because all of a sudden I just wanted to clean. So then I moved on to the sink and stuff. I let stuff like build up and then I want to take care of it. So that's what happens. Like by the end of the week, all of my hair brushes and straighteners and product and crap is just like everywhere. And then by like Sunday, I'm putting it all together. So I'm trying really hard to keep putting stuff away. Like my closet door, I usually just leave open, but to work at my desk, I'm gonna have to have it closed. So I'm working on like putting stuff away as soon as I get home, and it's like being a child again, basically, but it's fine. So yeah, I don't really have anything too important to update. Like I said, I had the hard-boiled egg for snack, and I really wasn't that hungry. I didn't have it until after 4. And I'm not really hungry now. I put the leftover pot roast in the crock pot to warm up. Hopefully he still wants that. The Chinese food that I had, I kept my word and I didn't have it all. I had about half, and not even half the rice. And it kept me pretty full. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm still pretty full from it. So I like that. I think as long as I can stay on this path, I don't know if you can hear my dog whining, but he must have his ball somewhere that he can't get it. Oh, Lord. If I stay on this path this week, I should do pretty good. I think I should come pretty close to losing my 4 pounds. And I'm totally doing it healthy. Like, it's not, I'm not starving myself. Obviously I had Chinese food today. It's just making smart choices. And the lady who brings candy, like, at the end of the week, she had just plain Hershey Kisses. And I'm not a huge fan. Like, I like a Hershey bar every once in a while, but just Hershey Kisses, I had a bad experience when I was a kid. So those don't usually tempt me too much. Unless I have almonds in them, because almonds are my favorite. But she had the miniature Reese's peanut butter cups out. I resisted. And those, like, peanut butter and chocolate together, that's my heaven. But like I said, I resisted because this is important to me. And the only way you're going to see progress is if you keep at it. And sometimes part of my wake-up call is I'll have challengers or friends, say that they're struggling, or I'll ask them how they're doing and, not so good or whatever. And I'm like, why? I have bad days, and yeah, it is frustrating. And I ask myself, why? Why is it so hard? In theory, it's not. But yeah, that's almost what motivates me more, is when I see other people are struggling, because it kind of opens my eyes to, like, it doesn't need to be this hard. If you want it, you want it, and you're going to work for it. So that's where I'm at. And, in the one workout where Shalene says, and I kind of keep saying this over and over again in my head and saying it to other people, when they need help or they need to pick me up. It's one meal at a time, one day at a time, 1 pound at a time. I mean, yes, I have my ultimate goal, like from way back in December, it was to lose 50 plus pounds. But you can't focus on that goal because it's too much. It's too much for your brain to handle. It's too much for, I mean, you get overwhelmed. Whereas if I say, okay, like that's my overall goal, now I want to lose 2 pounds this week or 1 pound this week. And the only reason I want to lose 4 pounds this week is because I screwed up all month, basically. I just had an off month, and it's not like it was every day, but as a whole, it wasn't great. And you know, that does happen, but you have to get back on track. And it can't be like you mess up every single weekend or you mess up every other week. You can't have that, or you're never going to have the success that you need to make it a life, to make it work forever. He's eating something. I don't know what it is. But yeah, you have to stick with it, especially in the beginning. I mean, I had a girl text me and she said, okay, I'm ready to start this. I'm ready, you know, but I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need your motivation. And I said, okay. And I said, think of how bad you want it right now. And I said, you have to keep that. I said, because you're going to feel that for a few days, few weeks, you know. Really? He thinks somebody's at the door. And I said, but that's going to go away. And you have to remember that feeling, because there's going to be a time where you're going to be like, I don't really feel like working out. No, you can't let yourself do that. You have to get up and work out, even if you don't feel like it. Because after the first 5 minutes, you're probably going to continue. But if you don't even make it the first 5 minutes, the warm up, you're not going to do it. So, I don't know. I feel like I had a lot of different thoughts, but I got a dog whining back there who wants his toy. He's freaking out at the door, which kind of freaks me out a little bit. And I got banana bread to make because I got things to do. And there's no time like the present. I'm tired of wasting time. I'm tired of making excuses of, you know, win this, I'll do this. Win this, I'll do this. No, you do it now. Now is when you do it. So, that's what I'm going to do. But I want to check in with you guys because I don't usually do that. And I kind of feel like you guys get gypped a little bit. So, I don't know how long this whole thing will be, but probably pretty long because this is like a 7-minute clip itself because I get carried away talking. Alright, I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. If you're lucky, maybe again tonight, but probably not till tomorrow.